Zaire Wade, son of the legendary Dwyane Wade, is the target of a lot of hype in the basketball world. Currently in his senior year of high school, the younger Wade has been attracting considerable attention from Division I schools and seems to be a bright prospect. However, many believe that he is only getting this attention because he's Dwyane Wade's son and that perhaps he is way more hyped up than he should be. However, we're going to leave that decision up to you because today we're going to be counting down the top 10 things you didn't know about Zaire Wade. Before we get started though, make sure you subscribe to NBA Zone and hit the notifications button so you can be sure not to miss out on any of our latest content. We've all heard of young basketball players going to top-rated schools to get more exposure, but Zaire Wade did it in spectacular style this past September by moving across the country from Florida to California. He moved from his former school, the American Heritage High School in Plantation, Florida, in order to play for Sierra Canyon in Los Angeles, California. However, despite the distance, this move really wasn't that surprising because Sierra Canyon has become a hotbed for the children of former NBA talents in recent years. Most notably, LeBron James' son, Bronny James, along with the sons of former NBA stars Scottie Pippen, Kenyon Martin, and Tellis Frank, have all played or currently play at the school. In addition to this star-studded cast, Marvin Bagley III, who was the second pick of the 2018 NBA draft, also played at Sierra Canyon High School. Therefore, it's no wonder that Dwyane Wade wanted to give his son Zaire the exposure that comes with playing at such an up-and-coming basketball program. Although Dwyane Wade's star power was enough to get Zaire Wade on the Sierra Canyon squad, it sure wasn't enough to get him active playing time. After suffering from an injury early in the season, Zaire struggled to find minutes even after his return and averaged a measly 4.3 points a game. This led to Zaire not playing a single minute in the school's win against Etiwanda High School in the state championship semifinals. And on March 11, 2020, Dwyane Wade publicly announced on national TV, quote, "I will not be there. My son ain't playing, and I don't want nothing to do with the coach. I won't be there, but I'll be rooting for the kids." Although we give Dwyane props for not showing up and berating coach Andre Chevalier, we think it's fair to say that Dwyane might have regretted sending Zaire to a school with such a competitive roster.
From Romans, Illinois, 6'4" guard, my dad, Dwyane Wade.
About a week ago, Zaire announced on Instagram that he, quote, told him it's another route, so that I'ma take the other way. Hashtag next step. If that was unclear, he was alluding to the fact that instead of playing for a college team, he would be transferring to Brewster Academy and taking a 5th year of high school. Located in Wolfboro, New Hampshire, the private boarding school has not only won the National Prep School Championship 6 times, but has notable NBA level alumni such as Donovan Mitchell, Will Barton, and Devontae Graham. Although Zaire is now joining a school that may just be even more competitive than Sierra Canyon was, we hope he will see the court more often in New Hampshire than he did in his California counterpart. Although Zaire decided to join the class of 2021 rather than graduate high school this year, the truth of the matter is that Zaire did have a number of college offers from top-ranked schools. He was a 3-star recruit and the 197th ranked player of the 2020 recruiting class, and despite postponing his college career, has offers from numerous Division I schools such as DePaul, Nebraska, Rhode Island, and Toledo. However, it is clear through his decision to accept none of these offers that he hopes to join not just a Division I squad, but a top-ranked Division I squad. We guess time will tell if offers from such prestigious schools will ever materialize. Unfortunately for Zaire, he hasn't exactly had the best home life. His father Dwyane and mother Sia Vaughn divorced in 2007 after allegations from Sia Vaughn that Dwyane was giving her an STD, being unfaithful, a gun lover, a drug and alcohol abuser, and not properly taking care of his children. However, there were several allegations from Dwyane's camp as well, as he claimed that Sia Vaughn was mentally ill and that her claim of being destitute and homeless was fraudulent because she was receiving $25,000 a month from him in alimony. In the end, Dwyane was given full custody of his children in 2011, and the court seemed to side with the NBA star by affirming that Dwyane Wade had, quote, embarked on an unstoppable and relentless pattern of conduct for over 2 years to alienate the children from their father. Yet, regardless of who it is to blame, there is no question that this experience had a negative effect on the young Zaire, who was only 9 at the time of the ruling. However, with the relationship having more recently cooled and Dwyane now married to famed actress Gabrielle Union, let's hope Zaire's birth parents can remain civil for the sake of both him and his siblings. Zaire Wade has undoubtedly been given increased attention thanks to his father, and this is made evident by his social media following. Despite only being in the 12th grade, the young Wade, who goes under the fitting username Zaire, has a whopping 2 million Instagram followers on his account. This 2 million is made even more impressive by the fact that it ranks ahead of number of current NBA All-Stars, including Kyle Lowry, Kemba Walker, and Victor Oladipo. However, with Zaire's father Dwyane miles ahead of him in a grand total of 16.6 million followers, time will tell if Zaire will ever be able to achieve a level of fame even close to that of his father. It is usually scary for a transgender person to come out to their family, but the Wades took it in stride when 12-year-old Zion, born as a boy, came home and said, "Hey, so I want to talk to you guys. I think going forward I am ready to live my truth. I want to be referenced as she and her. I would love for you guys to call me Zaya." Thankfully, the Wades had no objection to this, and big brother Zaire shared the heartfelt Instagram post where he told Zaya that, quote, "I have been blessed to have my best friend Zaya with me for 12 years. We did everything together. We fought, we played, we laughed, and we cried. But the one thing we never did was leave each other behind. I've told you that I would lay my life down to make sure you are 10 toes down and happy on this earth. I don't care what they think, Z. You're my best friend and I love you, kid. And if it means anything, just know there's no love lost on this side." Let's hope that Zaire continues to stay by Zaya and stand up for her against the haters.
First of all, me and my wife Gabrielle Union, we are proud. When I say proud, we are proud parents of a child in the LGBTQ+ community, and we're proud allies as well. And we take our roles and our responsibility as parents very seriously. So when our child comes home with a question, when a child comes home with an issue, when a child comes home with anything, it's our job as parents to listen to that, to give them the best information that we can, the best feedback that we can. And that doesn't change because sexuality is now involved in it. So once Zaya, our 12-year-old, came home, and first Zion, everybody, I don't know if everyone knows, originally named Zion born as a boy, came home and said, "Hey, so I want to talk to you guys. You know, I think going forward, I'm ready to live my truth. And I want to be referenced as she and her. I would love for you guys to call me Zaya." And so internally, now it's our job to, one, go out and get information, to reach out to every relationship that we have. My wife reached out to everybody on the cast of Pose. We're just trying to figure out as much information we can to make sure that we give our child the best opportunity to be, you know, her best self.
Although we all know that Zaire Wade is a solid basketball player, few really know much about his physical stature. The young Wade is a point guard, standing at 6'2" and weighing 175 pounds. However, considering that his father is considerably larger at 6'4" and 212 pounds, it wouldn't be surprising if Zaire becomes a more threatening physical player in the near future. In addition to many not knowing much about his physical stats, many people are also unaware of Zaire Wade's strengths and weaknesses on the court. As we mentioned before, his physicals are not particularly impressive, and in addition to this, he often is inconsistent, especially regarding his dribbling and basketball IQ. However, Zaire has elite level court vision and is also a very versatile defender and perimeter shooter. Given that his strengths generally overshadow his weaknesses, we are confident that if he keeps improving, it is very possible that Zaire could be an asset to many NBA franchises. We already mentioned that Zaire attended American Heritage, went to Sierra Canyon, and is now planning to go on Brewster Academy. However, in addition to these three schools, it turns out that he has spent his freshman year at an entirely different institution, Mount Carmel High School. Located in Chicago, Illinois, attending Mount Carmel made sense at the time because during Zaire's freshman year, his father Dwyane was playing for the Chicago Bulls. Of course, going through 4 high schools in 5 years would be difficult for anybody, but it seems that Zaire thus far has been able to overcome this adversity. Thanks for watching, and we hope you liked the video. Comment down below what your thoughts are on Zaire Wade, and let us know if you think the 3-star recruit will one day be an NBA legend like his father. Also, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe for more NBA content.